right, I got Ethan Dinsmore. We're just having a seat on the trailer, taking it easy. It's a hot one today, huh, Ethan?
Yeah, pretty warm.
At least the wind's blowing. We've had hotter days than this, so we can't complain.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
Better than most.
hey, the old 8X car's got... Oh. She's got some damage on the driver's side there. Is that from 2 weeks ago still, or did that happen in practice?
That happened in practice.
What happened?
I was going into the corner. There was a new guy. He come up and apologized. He came down into me, and I spun out, and then we got collected Keith Drost and a couple other guys.
Ah, gotcha. I missed it. So we had a little bit of a pile up in practice?
Yeah, first practice. 4 laps in.
4 laps into it. All right. Well, hey, at least whoever was kind of involved came over to apologize about it.
Oh yeah, definitely. It was a racing thing. We've all been there, so no worries.
Yeah. Well, it's been a rough couple weeks for you then so far. Hopefully your heat and feature can keep it clean tonight, huh?
I hope so. That's the plan. We'll see how it goes.
It was a little bit of a pinball derby 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and as of last night, we found that there was a bolt missing in the rear trailing arm, so that was working against us the whole time.
How'd you find that out? Up on jack stands?
No, I just crawled under it to look at something real quick, and I saw it just hanging. Realized that, oh, so I had to fix that. So worked on it all last night, and then this morning got it all fixed.
All right. Well, you're going to straighten out the body panels a little bit better on the driver's side, or just leave it like that?
We tried the best we could. It's probably going to be that way all night.
All right. Well, have fun. Good luck out there.
Thanks.
All right. Now I got rookie street stock driver Landon Tapley, who we haven't had the pleasure of speaking with this season yet either. And Landon, you guys sponsored some kids' bikes tonight, didn't you? We appreciate your support with that.
Yeah.
What made you want to do that?
My parents did it, so I didn't really have a choice. So.
It didn't come out of your own pocket? I mean come on. How old are you? You got a full-time job yet?
No, I don't have a full-time job, but if they would have asked me, I would have gladly done it. I mean, they didn't ask me to pay for them, so.
All right, hey, Landon, also in practice there, I saw you lose it out of 4 and go to the infield. What happened there?
Just got loose on me going in and, tried to chase it, but chased a little bit too much, so put it right in the infield.
All right, so it's your rookie season. Did you race anything before this, go-karts or something?
Yeah, we used to race go-karts at Richmond when it was called Richmond, so we had some good runs out there, so brought it here for race with the big guys, so.
And what made you want to go to street stock rather than start in some kind of a 4-cylinder class?
You kind of learn more with the Strictly. I mean, 4-cylinder pros, they're just kind of like a go-kart. You can actually wheel this thing around, so I just feel it's more fun to race this than go back to go-kart.
So going into the season, I'm sure you were pretty nervous. We got a big street stock field, 20 plus a week, and that's a lot to just jump right into cold turkey. So with your expectations going into the year, have you met your expectations, or where are you at on that?
Yeah, at the beginning of the year, we just wanted to finish on the lead lap, and we did that pretty early on. So we're going to continue to just run the way we are and finish the season out.
Yeah, a few weeks ago, you really impressed me. I think what'd you get, a third in the heat? But you led some laps, and I mean, I know you started on the pole, but you really held them off. You weren't just like running right in the middle of the track blocking them. You were running their speed, and you were really impressing me for your rookie season.
Yeah, thanks.
So, I mean, it shows that you can definitely do it. And, well, how do you think tonight's going to go? You feeling confident again?
We're just trying to figure out the car. It's a little loose today, so we'll figure it out in the heat race. We might have to make some adjustments, but, happens.
And planning on running the same car next year?
That's the plan as of right now, but we'll see when that time comes. So.
All right, well, I know this car is littered with sponsors. You got a lot of people that have helped you out, but maybe list off a couple primary ones, some big dogs that really helped you this season.
My mom and my dad, Tucker Chevrolet, BCD Storage, Super Sand and Gravel, and Haskell's Water Treatment.
All right, Landon, have some fun out there tonight. Good luck. Okay, I got Keith Drost in the 74, and I was just over to Ethan Dinsmore's pit. Unfortunately, I missed the incident, but it sounded like a 3 or 4 car incident that also involved you, Keith. What happened?
It was spinning in front of me. I think it was just a racing incident, and it's hard to get around it, so it was involved.
Any much damage on the car?
Quite a lot.
In that practice just now, you're going to be able to make it out in the heat?
We're going to make it, but the back housing that pushed her up inside the car, so it's going to be interesting.
Well, what happened? Did it mess up the alignment of the rear end and everything?
It did. It broke the frame part, so we got a strap holding it back. So we'll see how good the strap works tonight.
I couldn't tell at all. I mean, you fixed the body panels pretty good. I had no idea that it was that bad, but it sounds like under the sheet metal, she's pretty beat up.
She's pretty beat up, yeah. Yep, it happens. I mean, they didn't mean for it to happen, so, it's racing.
All right, so it's going to be a little iffy out there, Keith. You have no idea how she's going to go in the heat race, huh?
Not really. I hope very well. Sometimes when you wreck them, they go better, so
All right.
let's find out.
We're still looking for you in victory lane for the first time this season, aren't we?
We sure are. Maybe tonight will be the night. If it is, I'll show you the strap over there.
I hope so. All right, I'll look up underneath it.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right, have fun, Keith. See ya.
Thank you.
Three heats for the Strictly Streets, brought to you by Portland Glass Company. We are green, and it looks like some fluid out of the back of the 25. Landon Tapley's got something coming out. Most likely fuel. That's a tough break for Landon Tapley. He gets the warning flag pointed to him, and he reads the message loud and clear, pulling out of the way. Nice job to him in the 25. Ashton Burgess is going to lead lap 2. Oh, tough break there for Landon. Fuel spewing out of the right rear. He'll head pit side, and we remain green with Ashton Burgess in command. And then it's Ethan Dinsmore in the 8X, and Bouncer Knight is trying to hold on to the top 3, but he's got fierce company with Alex Cromwell in the 96, knocking on the door. Cromwell trying the high side around Bouncer Knight, but unable to make it work as of yet. We are 5 laps down, 5 left to go for Ashton Burgess. Cromwell still working to pick away at the top 3 as the 26 rounds out your top 5, Scott Wiggin. What a stellar field of Strictly Streets we have this evening. Heat number 1 will have 3 laps to go. And Landon Tapley returns from the pit side. Gets the fuel cap on tight, hopefully. And Burgess is looking for his first heat race win of the year, I do believe. 2 laps left for the 34. Burgess, a rookie as well, racing in memory of his late grandfather, Rick Burgess Sr. White flag in hand for Ashton Burgess, looking for his very first heat race win. Dinsmore continues to hold on to second, and Bouncer Knight fends off Cromwell for third, but Ashton Burgess is going to be a heat race hero, ladies and gentlemen. Hats off to that rookie in the 34. Picks up his very first checkered flag in race competition. Well, that's exciting news. First time we've seen Lewis Anderson in competition this season. We're under green for heat number 2, and a nice dead heat up front between Brady Romano and Keith Drost. Drost in the 74, challenging on the high side. Brady Romano is going to lead lap number 1, though. And Caleb Emerson is hanging tight with them in third in the 4-car. It's a 3-car breakaway from the field as Wade Kennedy and Mac Hannon Jr. battle side by side for 4th now. Kennedy is able to get underneath Hannon. Hannon looks to try a crossover coming out of turn 2, but Kennedy's going to stick it down on the inside curb and hold on to the 4th spot. Trouble for Romano, all by himself. He's going up on the rock ledge on the backstretch. Race director hoping that he'll pull out of harm's way, but he's kind of in a dangerous spot right there with the driver's side facing traffic, so we do have to bring out a yellow for that, and now he decides to put it in reverse and get it rolling. And Caleb was on the money for that restart, but the high side is going to be a little difficult. Keith Drost will prevail through turn 2 and have a fender advantage going into 3 now. Halfway flags are out for Keith Drost. I got to give it to him in the 4 car, though. He was right on the money for that restart. Caleb Emerson now getting hung out to dry in the top side with Wade Kennedy and Mac Hannon slipping underneath for the top 3 now. Wade Kennedy slips up high just enough to allow Mac Hannon to stick a nose underneath. And I think Mac Hannon checked up slightly going into 1 as he saw Kennedy was not gonna give him a whole lot of room, so Kennedy hangs on to 2nd now. Very close quarters for 2nd place. Kennedy trying to hang on with the hard charge from Mac Hannon all over the back bumper as Keith Drost is pulling away with this one with 2 to go. And look who's up to 4th challenging for the top 3. It's the dirty Lewis Anderson in the 81 car up to 4th. Coming to the white flag, it's Keith Drost leading it all the way. Caleb Emerson got hung out to dry in the top side, and he falls back to round out the top 5. Looks like that is how they're going to finish, coming to the checkered for the Portland Glass Street Stocks heat number 2.
Turn loose here and go green.
Mike Delano and Bernie Dinsmore. Great battle up front, and Zach Emerson wants a piece of the action in the 23 as well. And Kurt Hewins is never one to be patient. He's right there knocking on the door. Emerson pulls up just enough. Hewins stuck a nose in briefly, but lets Emerson get back to the bottom. Oh, there he goes. Now Hewins is going to commit to the inside. He'll go to the bottom of Emerson in the 23 and take over 3rd, while Bernie Dinsmore leads some laps in the 3 car. And Delano just about gives Hewins the inside line. St. Clair's going to follow up through in the 51 for 3rd as well. Hewins and St. Clair up to 2nd and 3rd. Jeremy Glacier in the 99. He just picked up his first top 3 in the last Strictly Street race. He bumps it up to 4th now, and we're at the halfway with Bernie Dinsmore. Kurt Hewins is knocking on the door for the lead. The 17 is up tight on your leader, and St. Clair up to the high side of Hewins as well. Oh, baby, they are really stacking up behind Bernie Dinsmore. He's got his hands full, racing in defense mode. Here comes St. Clair on the top side. And Dinsmore is looking for his first checkered flag of the season as well. Doing a great job fending these guys off so far. Can he do it for the next 2 circuits? Oh, and there's going to be some contact. Hewins was definitely to the bottom of Dinsmore. Dinsmore chops him off going into 1 and just about loses it, but a fine job holding on, and St. Clair from the high side takes over the lead. One lap to go. More contact through 1 and 2. Heat number 3 is shaping up to be a doozy, and Hewins is hard into the wall.
Yeah, Bernie Dinsmore cut down a tire over in turn 2 and was trying to get up out of the way, and Kurt was on the outside of him. And the contact heading into turn 3, and that is not the first time Kurt Hewins has met a wall at a high rate of speed. And the old guy is as tough as they come. He climbs up out of the 17. But the Forrest Peasley throwback is not looking good. The safety crew over there quickly to check on our driver. Automatic red flag, and you could put that up to good hard racing, but you saw Bernie Dinsmore all of a sudden check up through turn 2. He had a tire going down, tried to get out of the way, and Kurt was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
"25 laps for the Portland Glass Company Strictly Streets. Ashton Burgess and Ethan Dinsmore bring them to the line. And it's a slow dance, real close to the line there, keeping everybody stacked up. Ashton Burgess looks like he's going to lead his first feature laps of the evening, or of his career. And we are loaded with 3 wide action deep in the field. Landon Tapley's going down through the middle, getting shuffled backwards a little bit. And it wasn't a fluke, ladies and gentlemen. The rookie Ashton Burgess is pulling away from these guys, leading the first few circuits and looking strong. Bouncer Knight in the 8. Breaks free up to second with Keith Drost in tow in the 74, and Mac Hannon is up tight in 4th. Scott Eck in the 27 makes up your top 5. And all over his back bumper is the 23, Zach Emerson. Slight contact behind Emerson with Glacier and Wade Kennedy duking it out for 7th and 8th. Scott Eck gets up high, and we've got trouble for 3rd place. Bouncer Knight goes around the front of Mac Hannon's nose. We've got a traffic jam in turn 2.
Frost ready to go at it. Pace car heads back in, and we're ready to turn them loose. Green flag is back out. Even up, down the back chute. Drost outside, Burgess inside. They're side by side, 4, 5 rows back. One guy making his way up through the pack from the middle. Of course, you gotta watch out for that 51 of Josh St. Clair. Zach Emerson with a good showing as well in the 23. He's in 4th. But Ashton Burgess, the rookie, he has shown great improvement this season. Keith Drost nearly got in the wall in the 74 that time by. Gives over third to Zach Emerson. Two-car breakaway as Mac Hannon holds down second. And there goes St. Clair to the outside. Wade Kennedy now in the top 5 as well. A lot of smoke out of the 96 of Alex Cromwell. Keeping an eye on that. Good race side by side for third place between a pair of champions. Zach Emerson, a 2-time champ on the inside. Your reigning champion, Josh St. Clair, outside in the 51. Hannon took a shot at the lead but couldn't make it happen. Tucks it back in behind Burgess in the 34. Black flag set to fly in the 96 of Alex Cromwell. We'll see if he's able to make it back to pit road as the leaders storm down into turn 3 and 4. Josh St. Clair jumps out of line, gives up the third spot to go after second on the outside of Mac Hannon. 3 cars packed in tight for the top 3 spots in victory lane. Young Ashton Burgess earning his stripes today as he's got championship caliber drivers all around him. St. Clair even into turn 3 and 4. Burgess washes up the track, gives over to Mac Hannon to take the lead. St. Clair thought he had it, but he gets Hannon out of shape out of turn 2. A lot of action up in the front of this one now. St. Clair sets up shop on the outside once again. Nearly grazes the backstretch wall. He used up all the track he could find out of turn 2 that time. But Hannon holding strong down low. Mac Hannon Jr. trying to protect that low side of the track. He wants to make St. Clair earn it on the outside if he's going to do it. Mac had 1 win to his credit last year and has 1 win to his credit this season early in the year. Still a good job from Ashton Burgess. He's holding off 2-time champ Zach Emerson for the 3rd and final spot in victory lane. Wade Kennedy runs in 5th, just ahead of Keith Drost. Great side-by-side battle. St. Clair pedals it all the way through turn 4. Great car control for Josh St. Clair. But he may have used up that right rear tire in doing so. Hannon is right there on his back bumper. St. Clair trying to go 2 in a row and 5 wins on the season here in the Strictly class. Two laps to go, this time by the stripe. And a spin over in turn 4. Jeremy Glazier. And that'll bring out the second caution of the race. Pace car in, green flag out. Here we go. Zach Emerson got a good jump, stole 3rd away from the kid in the 34, but he's fighting back. He wants that spot back. St. Clair's got the lead. Hannon 2nd. A spin on the backstretch to the 99 of Jeremy Glazier. Two laps to go. Emerson has got third. Burgess right behind him in fourth and laying the bumper on him out of turn 4. White flag. Stacking up traffic 3 wide into the turn. Austin's got to back out. Kennedy's in there as well. And Burgess pays the price out of turn 4. Josh St. Clair will take the win.
We're going to head on down to Coastal Auto Parts Victory Lane. Josh St. Clair. Hey, buddy. Before that caution, you and Matt Cannon had an exciting one. You guys were more like having a drift show, actually.
Yeah, it was really free in the heat, and I put a little wedge in it to tighten it up. And boy, she was tight, so we had to overdrive entry to get it to break free and then wheel it from there around the rest of the corner. But that was a heck of a run. It's fun coming racing with these guys. You got to really wheel these things, and skinny tires and narrow, and they're a handful. So I got to thank all the guys. And Mac and Ashton, I think maybe this is his first top 3, so that's pretty awesome to see him up here and racing with him side by side out there in the front. That's pretty cool. So I'm glad to be here, and hopefully the late model's half as fast.
Yeah, that third place battle, it happened behind you, so you didn't get a front row seat, but Ashton certainly made it exciting for us to watch in the stands.
Yeah, well, that's good. Me and Mac had a little bit of an exciting show there, I feel like. I know I might be missing a piece of the seat cushion there. Something might have taken a bite, but I don't know. Kurt's hit over there is scary. I hope he's all right. And another car bites the dust, but them are replaceable. So.
All right, Josh St. Clair gets another one, ladies and gentlemen. Let him hear it one more time. Matt Cannon, I'm sure you were looking for race number, checkered flag number 2 of the season, but man, oh man, that was exciting. I'm hoping you had a fun time with it.
Oh, that was a blast. Hey, I'm happy to be back up in the top 3. So, yeah, I mean, reclipped the whole back of the car from last week being put in the wall, took the radiator, everything out. You know, I mean, we've spent 2 weeks, my dad, my brother, my cousin's boyfriend, my girlfriend, the family, they all supported me, and we've been literally working on this every night for a long, long time, for like 2 weeks. So we finished it last night.
Yeah, Rubbins Racing. I'm sure you had a good time. I mean, you and Josh roughed each other up a little bit, but nobody got wadded up, and that was good racing for us to watch.
No, we got checked up, and I backed out of it.
Yeah.
I'm, like you said, we've wrecked a lot of cars lately, and yeah, it's been a wild year. Yeah, it's been a wild year in this division, but we got a lot of great guys, and it's fun. It's really fun. So, congratulations to this team down here. Kid is doing a hell of a job this year. So,
sorry, Mac, did you have any sponsors you want to thank for getting you here?
family, friends, AutoFab, Paul's Performance, Union Redemption, Salinans, Oakland Park Lanes, and Fisher Engineering. They came on huge this year, and we're having a blast. So, and Daisy Valley Racing, you know, we pull everything together, and that's what makes it fun.
All right, Matt Cannon, everybody, with a runner-up finish. And this guy is accompanied by many friends and family with his third place run. Ashton, I think they're going to cut you some slack this time, but you certainly made it exciting for us to watch.
Yeah, I didn't mean to race him like that. I was racing hard. You know, my first podium, I was in the moment, and I really wanted to get here. So I'm sorry to him. At least he still finished decent. You know, I didn't want to wreck him, and we kept them both clean, and we're both going to go home in the trailer. So, yeah, sorry to them guys over there, but I know we'll be back, and they'll be back as well, doing just as good. So.
Yep, you got the monkey off your back, my man. Your first top three. Family here to celebrate with you. I'm sure you got to be excited, especially in memory of your grandfather.
Yeah, this one goes to him. We also just lost my great-grandmother, so this one goes out to her as well. But I can't do it without all my sponsors, Tom's Treasure, Asian Cafe, Hydraulic Solutions, Jeff Burgess at BRF, Race Bodies and Chassis, Nana Funny Farm, Harriman Bros, you for making this car look pretty nice, K2 Dubussy & Sons, Integrity Pest Solutions, JT Race Cars. I got to thank Maddie Sanborn for buying me a tire today, as well as Ben Erskine. So we'll put those good use. Richard, Vanessa, this place is great. And, of course, all you fans for coming out and enjoying the show.
All right. What an exciting street stock feature.